Hello world, I am Veikko Pyhtilä from Finland. I have developed Vosa new artificial language. This new artificial language. Vosa artificial language synopsis. Abstract. Vosa, a fairly new artificial language derived from combining basic concepts and root words. The name Vosa comes from basic concepts. Vo is ability, strength, and sa is a basic concept expressing communication. Tevos means artificial language. I am a developer, Veikko Pyhtilä. I began the development 1990 and as a hobby and volunteer work, and development and refinement continues. I'll tell you about next topics: advantages, rating, history and development, regional positioning, official position, speaker count estimates, sounds and writing system, grammar, vocabularies, examples of text and speech, study. Advantages: a fairly easy and already highly developed ingenious artificial language. When you go deeper to this language, I think you'll agree it. For international communication, information systems, artificial intelligence. Words are like conceptual codes between different languages. Using Vosa, it is good to make vocabularies of other languages as well when words are grouped according to synonyms, prefixes, suffixes, frequency, alphabetically, and length of words and so on, which helps in learning words, for example in list form. For example, English words, Finnish words. I have done a lot of vocabularies. You can find them from Ego-Vistello's site. I'll tell them about them later. Easy to learn vocabulary because words are derived from basic concepts and common root words, and opposites are formed by reverse word order. For example, a is no, yes, ye is yes, ye is yes, a is no. Hava, good, ahva, bad. Or a and a sub, you can also form opposites by a and a suffixes, antonyms, and that's antonyms by a and a suffixes. If adjectives are in va, all adjectives have va ending. Verbs have two same vowels in the last syllable. Nouns are derived with suffixes and suffixes indicating group. The adverb how is expressed with the ending le and so on. I'll tell much more about this at the end of this presentation. The words are unambiguous, not many close synonyms and no homonyms. The nuances can be expressed with more precise adjectives or additional prefixes or suffixes. Words are written in the same way as they are pronounced. Phonetically, the aim is to be expressive. A and color the language. The language doesn't feel faded, and with them, writing sounds is simplified compared to, for example, English. Nowadays, it is easy for smart devices to change character sets and use special characters, so a and are no longer a problem in international language use. Simple grammar and sentence structures, which can be learned quite quickly. There are only a few inflections for words and they are also regular. For example, the plural sign se and the tenses of verbs. See more. I'll tell about this later. In Vosa's grammar, there are a lot of examples. They are rather thoroughly told about these things. This text is also on Ecovistelo site, and from there you can go by these links to the pages. Vosa's text will be shorter, on average about 11% of English words and 17% of Finnish words, calculated according to the average length of the words in the vocabulary. Of course, the length of the sentence varies depending on the topic. Basic idea: when you know about 1,000 basic concepts and root words, up to 100,000 other words can be derived from them. You can see from Ecovistelo site about 60,000 lines from basic concepts and root words to compound words in order of word length. Rating: an artificial language is not related to any natural or artificial language. However, it has been influenced mainly by Finnish and English languages, from which root words have been taken by shortening and modifying them, as well as models for sentence structures. I have also coined many root words and derivations. History and development. The initial idea came to me already in 1990s, and I slowly developed it, but only since 2021 I have intensively moved forward it and published Vosa more widely on the internet. Development and refinement continue. Regional positioning mainly in Finland and expanded to the whole world. Official position, not an official position. Vosa has only been on the internet for a short time and not very visibly. There are hardly any interest involved yet. Speaker count estimates not known. At least 1 to 10 people can speak Vosa. I have friends who may learn this Vosa and understand written Vosa to some extent. Since Vosa is such a new language, it has not yet become well known. Perhaps an estimated 1,000 people have gotten to know Vosa based on the number of visitors to Vosa's website, over 32,000 by now. Sounds and writing system. The pronunciation is like in Finnish. You can see from internet the sound structure of Finnish language. But S, Z, sh is sh, and Z, voice Z, Z, voice S, Z. In Vosa and English, a long vowel is marked with 2 vowels. In Vosa, the letters Q, W, X, Z, Swedish O are not used except in names. In the names of other languages, they can be left as is, or they can be translated as follows: Q, K, V, K, U, W, V, U, X, K, S, Z, T, S, O. I said the letters like they are pronounced in Finnish style or in Vosa. Now I read the alphabet: A, B, Z, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, and then Eng with G and K, eng, o, p, q, only in names, kv, r, s, sh, t, u, v, v, only in names, ks, x, x, y, zs, o, only in names, ä, ö. Thus, I'll repeat only those which are used in Vosa. A, B, Z, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, R, S, T, U, V, Y, Ä, Ö. Grammar. I made the table those various part of speech. The group of words. Noun, verb, adjective, how verb. Noun te and antonym et. Verb te, antonym et. Adjective teva, antonym etva. How adverb teille, antonym etli. In English, read, rest. Do, to rest. Doing, resting. By doing, by resting. Then havao, ahvao, hapir, ahpir, hava, ahva, hali, ahli. Goodness, badness, better version. Good, bad, well, badly. Vovao, ei vovao. Vo, ei vo. Vova, ei vova. Voli, ei voli. Possibility, impossibility. Can, cannot. Possible, impossible. Possibly, impossibly. You can easily form new words when you put in other word group the words. It's easy you can easily derive new words in Vosa also this way. All the words need not to be in dictionaries, because you can easy derive new words by these principles. Comparative forms of adjectives: hava, hapir, hast. Ahva, ahpir, ast. Good, better, best, bad, worse, worst. Plural identifier: se, tol, tolsi. House, houses. Collective se, kam, sikam. Stone, rock, land where are many stones. Da, sida, data, file. The plural and singular of the verb: yppy, si yppy, is yppy. Jump, jump many times, jump once a little. In Finnish and Vosa are this kind of word forms, but in English there doesn't exist this kind of word formation possibility. There are no personal forms of the verb. I, o, ja, o, hä, o, aisi, o, jasi, o, häsi, o. I am, you are, he, she is, we are, you are, they are. Verb tenses: I reek, I riken, I o riken, I oen riken. I read, I read, I have read, I had read. I tee, I teen, I o teen, I oen teen. I do, I did, I have done, I had done. The future of the verb: I kirne, vy kirvo, kirto. I will write a book with a pen. In Vosa, you don't usually need to use the future as often as in English. Right now is doing is happening. Hän on nuknen in nukos. Piva tol o tonen. He is sleeping in bed. The big house is under construction. The English continuous doing usually doesn't need to be used in Vosa. I nuk or I nuknen or I o nuknen. I sleep or I am sleeping. Passive. Teeta, teenta. Will be done, was done. Participles. Riikva, reading. Oriken has read. Otariken tai orikenta has been read. Hän ota kavodain hojo. He, she is a well-known person. Hän o kavodain I. She, he has known me. Hän of kavodain hojo in tösi. He, she has a well-known person at work. Imperative. Tuuja, tuuhä, tuuaisi, tuujasi, tuuhäsi. Go, let him, her go, let's go, go, let them go. The imperative form must always ignore the person pronoun. Ja, hä, aisi, jasi, häsi. Conditional. I do if. I or if doen. I would come, I would have come. Potential. I may alto tralö. I might start a company. I might start a company. I may alto tralö. Formation of transitive and intransitive verbs. The verb can already be either in specific form, in which case the transitive verb becomes intransitive with the prefix out, and the intransitive verbs becomes transitive with the prefix te or pa. Thus, the transitive verbs get the object, intransitive verbs do not get objects. Thus, with the prefix out and the verb can only be either in its basic form, in which case the transitive verb becomes intransitive with the prefix out, and the intransitive verb becomes transitive with the prefix te or pa. Kaute lusasi. Form sentences. Vom hom out kaute. Steam is formed. Em eat. Paem feed. It nö, it starts. Hä te nötö, hä he starts work. In English, intransitive and transitive verbs do not always have their own forms, but with an object, you know if it is a transitive verb. Prohibition clause. I eida it, tai it I eida. I don't know that, or I don't know. Eikö jada? Don't you know? Ei, ye, no, yes. Object of going and giving. I va tähtu ja I give this to ya. To you. I give this to you. I ab tä ut ja. I'll take this from you. The object should be after the predicate, so that it does not get confused with subject. The object to be given or received, and the object to go or come to can be with a preposition after or before the predicate, if it has preposition. Word order in a normal sentence. Adverbial, attribute, subject, predicate, attribute, object, adverbial. In prohibition, command and question sentences, the predicate usually comes before the subject. Things and objects can be emphasized by putting the word at the beginning of the sentence. Tuuko I itle? Shall I go there? Aiko tuu itle? Am I going there? Itleko I tuu? Is that where I am going? Also, by stressing a word, it can be emphasized regardless of where it is in the sentence. The rest of a word is usually on the first syllable. In free form, you can emphasize and pronounce different syllables and words more strongly if you want to give a special expressiveness to the sentence. Of course, facial expressions, gestures, voice pitch, speed or speech can also be included. Question sentence. Onko it kava? Is it beautiful? Tuenko hä Faflo? Did he go to the shop? Question words. Ko, what? Kojo, fu. Kova, what kind? Koli, how? Kovy, by what? Kovi, with what? Kona, when? Kono, what time is it? Kori, how much? Siko, how many? Koli piva, how big? Kolo, what place? Koin, where? Tut kojo, at whose place? Kotu, where? Goat, from where? Kosu, fai, koffer, for what? Itko, that. Häkö, he, she. Täkö, this one. Atko, that. Kojate, what are you doing? Tekoja, do you? Jakote, you do. Ko, to ask, or to answer. Kote, a question, or an answer. Pronouns. Tä, at, it, täsi, ätsi, itsi. This, that, it, these, those, they. Ko, what, which. Kojo, fu. Genitive. Ajov, gnova, tuve. My green car. Retva, doll of Matti and Maija. The red house of Matti and Maija. I have cough. Sometimes I have chronic cough. Sorry. The computer ventilator is blowing so fast that it takes my breath that I have to go. But sorry, this is not commercial project. This is only hobby. Therefore, the quality it's not. Therefore, I don't care because that the photo is not very high because this is only my hobby and not commercial project. This time I earn not a cent from this project. Vosa sisato. Vosa's vocabulary, you don't always have to use the genitive. Genitive form is then like a conjunction in a compound word or an attribute. The most common prepositions in, ni, outdoors, la, le, el, al, on, onto, of, under, op, consist of, made of, something, up, to tell about, something, to, somewhere, ut, from, I to pal. You don't need to use the preposition to when the verb to expresses the direction where to go. So it's not ready to use the preposition to. I do pal. I go home. Mu unva. Become old. In Finnish, there are instructive form and KSE. It is like that. When you got more sentence examples, you understand this better. You don't need to use prepositions if the form of the verb already expresses it. I said it as I say that just it. En ne before after of time. Nen now. Ed de before of place. Before after of place. Vy by. We with. For. Kö pro for. Against. Na during when. Words are formed in consecutive series, prefixes. Ba, ze, di, fo, ku, hy, ja, kö. Batan, zetan, ditan, fotan, gutan, hytan, jätan. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Numerals. Bas, zes, dis, vos, kus, hys, jas, kös. 10, 100, 1,000, million, billion, 1,000 billion, million, billion, billion. 100%. Zesik, puoli, duik. Is, du, tre, kva, fiv, sik, sev, aht, nin, bas. Basis, basdu, dubas, trebas, isva, duva, treva. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 20, 30, first, second, third. Quantity is expressed with the suffix ri. Novva, nopri. Quick, speed. Claves, clavesi, a glass of. A verb becomes a noun by removing the vowel, doubling, or adding the ending s, o or te. Or te. So or te. An adjective becomes a noun by adding the suffix o. Piva, pivao, large, greatness. Kava, kavao, beautiful, beauty. Word groups and suffixes, prefixes of word derivation. O, be, creature. A, something. No, time. Lo, place. Le, facility. Vo, instrument, tool. V, machine. Po, power. P, power, authority. Sta, state. U, uo. Move, motion. Jo, person, doer. Je, other than personal factor. Ro, value. So, thing, matter. Os, object. To, product. The, work. Te, deed. Vau, quality. Re, same. Er, different. Fi, feeling, sensation. Ho, spirit. Ham, gas. Hom, air. Mo, substance. Vom, fluid. Vam, water. Em, food. Vem, drink. Eo, leave, life. Ev, ve, organ, member. Pu, up, tree, grass. Pup, bush. Bup, bush. Ep, pe, plant, animal. Fish, sieve, fish, bird. Peck, insect. Vir, virus, virus. Bug, bacterium, sa word alone, but when attached it means words of communication. Lusa sentence, causa poem, tukasa address. Ru ur stuck attached of. Ry yr on off. Vy vyo yv with help obstacle. There is more in a Vosa's vocabulary. There are more examples. How is expressed with the ending le, li, novva, nobly, fast, quickly, ponva, ponly, slow, slowly. You can see them from Vosa grammar. Vocabularies. Vocabularies dictionaries can be expanded. Professional vocabularies, professional vocabulary, scientific, fiction, and so on. How good, clear, and easy to learn Vosa becomes depends on the vocabulary. Deriving words is balancing and optimization between these principles. 1. Words are as short as possible. 2. The words must be different enough from the other words. 3. Words are phonologically descriptive, beautiful, and easy to pronounce. 4. Words are logically derived from basic concepts. 5. The most common words are often the stem words. 6. Nuances can be expressed by attributes or new basic concepts. 7. Must not be exact synonyms or homonyms. The principle word per one meaning per word. Antonyms, opposites of basic words, are usually formed by reversing the letters from beginning to end or by a prefix. Take a distinctive feature of the concept and use it in deriving. For example, miupe is a cat, haupe is a dog. Miu is the distinctive feature, pe means animal, miupe is a cat, haupe is a dog. If the derivative word is described exhaustively in basic stem words, the words will become too long. Avoid taking words directly from other languages. Always try to derive new words from basic concepts. If a word is phonetically very descriptive and sits in Vosa well and it would be difficult to derive from basic concepts, then it can be taken from other languages. It is possible to use scientific terms, for example, biota, medicine, which are quite rare in general language. New base syllables need to be added to make the language richer and finer. Vosa must be made a language that expresses accurately and unambiguously. When translating Vosa into other languages, the best equivalent should be found, their meanings clarified and limited to one concept. Examples of text and speech. From these glossaries you can see how Vosa is built from root words, prefixes and suffixes with combination and word class transformations. According to the length of Vosa's words, Vosa as poem, you can easily make poems with ending chords. Vosa's words in alphabetical order according to Vosa's frequency, which is combined from the frequencies of Finnish and English words according to the lowest, which have become Vosa's translation equivalents. See more several vocabularies in different orders in many different languages, about 15,000 through to 60,000 word lines, although some are unchecked and uncorrected after machine translatings. My home site for this Vosa language is ekovisterlo.blogspot.com. Language samples: hi, teruttu Finlo, welcome to Finlo, vokata, goodbye, havorsa, thank, oja hava, ei havorsaate, please, no thanks, oja hava, will you please, ai ja, I love you, raakoja ai, do you love me, ko oja of Ersa, what is your name, I of Ersa my name is, koin ja elo, where do you live, I elo, I live in, kout ja o, where do you come from, where are you from, I ut Finlo, I come from Finland, I ei sasa Vosa hali, I don't speak Vosa well, sasako jasi, Finn, Swede, eng, do you speak Finnish, English. Here is a prayer. Father of us, our Father prayer. I have taken this from Esperanto side. There was also this, and how I put here. I have made words from every areas, both to religion, and there are also lifestyle words also, and all the areas are included in Vosa, all language areas. My aisi of usteav. I'm mixing with English. Ma aisi of usteav. Ma aisi of kojo o in halo. Pyhen o jauf ersa. Ut jauf pöhyl. Häp jauf opera. Ali la rauköl li in halo. Faaja tu aisi tätanna. Ajof kitanva pekem. Aivaa tu aisi ajof ahosi. Afaa tu aisi ajof ahosi. Pitrovsi ahafali. Itli li aisi ahfaa tu häsi. Kojosi o reeken ök aisi. Tu ajof op bitvajosi. According old translation. Ei ja vika aisi tu mi ahpoak. Mut fatu aisi ut ahva. Syfor jauf o pöhyl po ahon ut kikinova tu kikinova. Real happily. See more Vosa's sentences by topic and basic sentences. In addition, there have been and will be, there will be articles from various areas, various fields, for example, society, environment, data processing, health, problem solving. Ekovisterlo, eco smart healthy place, problem solving and innovating, and religion. Hova Vosa, spiritual and ethics Vosa. Study. As self-study with the materials on the following pages, which will be added, and by establishing study clubs. Homepage ekovisterlo.blogspot.com. Videos youtube.com Vosa tevos. Thank you for watching this video. Bye.